me, Karis. I hope you're finding time to train in between all your celebrity online appearances and article writing, and just remember the little people, yeah, when you're rich and famous. Okay, this week, in a nutshell, workout 1 is going to be pretty simple for you to, you know what all the movements are, so I'm not going to run through those. Just in terms of the structure, you do a full Tabata of burpees, followed by a full Tabata of sit-ups, a full Tabata of kettlebell swings. Please do Russian, so only swing to shoulder level, and then another full Tabata of burpees. You can rest for 1 minute in between each of those Tabatas, but not longer than that. Okay, moving on to workout 2. So, Eitan grabbed one of these black bands. You're going to use these for your crab walks. Tilt you down a little. Right. You're going to put the band underneath your feet, pull it up, and you're going to walk against resistance. Okay. 8 times means I want 8 lengths. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and about 10 steps per length. Okay, so you should have a really nasty little burn happening in your butt by the end of the 8 runs. Okay, after that you're going to do hamstring curls also with a band. The hamstring curls with a band, I'm pretty sure we've done at some point in one of our sessions. You're going to loop your band around a pillow or some kind of upright. You can use the black band again, just bear in mind it is going to be very heavy resistance on your hamstrings. You're going to lie face down with the band around your heel. Create some tension in the band and pull the heel of the working leg towards your bum. Okay, while you're doing that, try not to let the hips come up. Try and keep the pubic bone connected to the floor as you pull. Okay, after the hamstring curls with a band, you're going to do deficit reverse lunges. So start on a step, the edge of a deck, get creative. You're going to step 1 foot off into a reverse lunge, trying to get the back knee to the floor. Depending on what you're stepping off, you may or may not be able to do that. So please don't stress if you can't get your knee to the floor. The idea is to go deeper into the lunge than you would normally go. You're going to do 10 per leg. And then you're going to finish off with calf raise squats. What this means is that you do a calf raise, keeping your heels off the floor. You're going to squat, come up, lower down. So into the calf raise, squat, up, lower the heels. Okay, so you've got 4 rounds of that. 8 runs of the crab walk. Hamstring curls with the band, 15 per leg. Deficit reverse lunges, 10 per leg. And the calf raise squat, 10. And depending on how much time this is going to take you, you do 3 or 4 rounds. I would like 4, but if you only manage 3, I'll never know. Okay, day 3. 10 rounds for time, 9 thrusters and 35 penguin jumps. I believe this workout can take up to 40 minutes. I obviously don't want you to work that long. So set your timer for 20 minutes and do as many rounds as possible. If you get 10 rounds in that time, stop before the 20 minutes is up. But if it's taking you longer, then just do as many rounds as you can using a 20-minute time cap. What I'd like for you to do is to use one of your kettlebells, probably the pink one, the 8 kilogram kettlebell, as your thruster weight. I only have a very heavy kettlebell here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you with this. Okay, so you're going to kettlebell thruster. Okay. And then your penguin jumps, you know. I think it's difficult to skip with all the dogs around, but if you prefer to do single skips, you can do 100 single skips. That's absolutely fine. But they do tend to get tangled up in the ropes. Day 4, you're going to do an ab circuit. You're going to do 5 rounds of an ab circuit. I want you to move continuously through the movements and rest at the end. So try as much as possible not to rest at any point during the circuit. Okay, your circuit is made up of a 10-second hollow hold in whatever version you are currently doing. Once you've held for 10 seconds, I want you to do 10 rocks. After your 10 rocks, holding on to something, you're going to do 10 reverse crunches into 10 tuck crunches and back into your 10-second hollow hold. Rest 30 to 45 seconds between rounds. I would strongly recommend that you do rest because your abs are going to fatigue. So just make sure that you're getting some rest. Okay, for your workout, you're going to do 100 meters. You have a big enough garden to be able to do that quite easily. I want you to do a single arm farmer's carry. So kettlebell on one side, walk 50 meters out, change hands, walk 50 meters back. Then you're going to do dynamic plank, 10 reps. So dynamic plank is the lifting and lowering. Make sure that you keep your pelvis level and change arms. Okay, you've got 3 rounds of that. So single arm farmer's carry one way, single arm farmer's carry back with the other arm, 10 dynamic plank, back to farmer's carry. 3 rounds and you're done. And lastly for this week, day 5, you're going to do 4 rounds of a 5-minute EMOM. So in the first minute, you've got 2 wall walks or 2 walkouts with the push-up. In the second minute, you're going to do 8 push-ups, preferably not off your knees. I'd like for you to do them off the boxes or off an elevated surface so that you're getting the full straight body push-up. In the third minute, 10 burpees. You're very welcome to do half burpees. In the fourth minute, 14 wall balls. If you don't have a wall ball, do an odd object wall ball. So use a scatter cushion or a backpack with a couple of books in it, just something that's not going to hurt you on the way down and something that you can catch quite easily. And then in the 5th minute, you're doing 20 split jumps. Split jumps are basically jumping lunges. Okay. So the only rest is in the minute that you're currently in. There's no rest at the end of each round. You go straight from minute 5 on the first round back into minute 1 of the second round.